I'm sure you've read or seen somewhere that SEO is dead, and that's true, but it's not true for small business owners, and I want to talk about 3 key reasons why that is in today's video blog. Hi there, internet fans. Ryan Perry here, and today let's talk about SEO. Is it dead? Yes, it is on a national level. For small local businesses, it is not dead. And I don't want to go into a lot of details, but I want to give you a brief overview, and then I want to give you 3 reasons why SEO is so important for small business owners. And the first thing you have to realize is that when you look at search engine optimization, SEO on a national or global way, you always have to look at competition. SEO is all about competing with other people in your keyword. If you're a dentist, you have to compete with everybody who's a dentist, either nationally, globally, regionally. However, for cities, if you're a local dentist and you just want to be found in Santa Rosa, California, as an example, then you have less competition. And that's really the key thing, is that for large players, big companies, 1-800-DENTIST, they may find it better to actually do a pay-per-click campaign where they know that the money they put into that campaign, they can actually see money coming out the bottom of that funnel. And it's pretty much bulletproof, where on an SEO level, all it takes is one change in the algorithm and it can completely mess everybody up. And in fact, it has in the past. Now, local search is very, very different. Number 1, SEO is so much easier to rank on a local level. When you're trying to compete at a national level, you are competing with everybody else that is putting in keywords such as dentist, attorney, auto repair. However, on a local level, you're only competing against your local competition that's actually smart enough to tell Google that they want to be found in a local city, such as a dentist in Santa Rosa or an estate attorney in Petaluma. By linking those 2 keywords together in a search phrase, that is going to make them more relevant for local search and not relevant at all for national search. Number 2 is going to be the pay-per-click side. In smaller markets, it's really hard to invest time, money, and energy to creating a full-blown campaign where you've got a landing page, you've got a giveaway, you've got follow-up emails, to a very small market that, it's just hard to justify the numbers because you're not running enough people through. Why are the 3 key reasons that small business should be doing SEO? Number 1 is going to be ROI, your return on investment. There is no better investment, as far as I'm concerned, for small business owners than SEO, because it doesn't cost anything. If you have a smartphone and a tripod, you can hit record and start shooting educational videos just like this and post them on your YouTube channel, your social media channels, your website. All of that can be done for essentially no cost. It just takes a little bit of time and effort on your end. One of the great things about focusing on SEO for small business owners is that your competitors wear a lot of hats just like you. They get tired, they get overwhelmed, and they don't do SEO like you may not be doing. So by going out and doing some regular, consistent SEO month after month, you actually have very little competition that you have to compete against. It's kind of like running a race. If you're running a race against 50,000 people and you have to go down this really narrow path, it's going to be very difficult to win. However, if you only have 20 competitors and 15 of them are just too tired or too busy or don't care, then you only have 5 competitors running down the same path. Much, much easier to win. Number 2 is mobile. I want you to think about the way people are using their mobile devices these days. With Siri and OK Google, people are able to just hit their phone and go, hey, what is the best Mexican restaurant in Runner Park? Or who's the best dentist near me? And those results instantly show up on their screen. That is all driven by SEO. And speaking of mobile and SEO, if you do not have a responsive or mobile-friendly website, that is something you need to do if you want to be relevant. Give you a quick insider tip here. Back in April of 2015, Google actually made an algorithm change to make mobile more desirable as far as getting rankings in Google. They're currently working on making a shift, or right now everything is dependent on your desktop website. That is the main controlling factor on how Google does SEO. They're actually going to be switching that to mobile. What that means is that your mobile design is going to carry more weight than your desktop version is for ranking. So if you haven't looked at your website in a while, now's the time to do so. Make sure you're mobile friendly if you want to be found on those voice activated searches. Number 3 on the list is social. Social media has been this sexy thing for, gosh, I don't know how many years, ever since Facebook blew up. And that's kind of when people started not worrying about SEO because it was old and decayed and archaic and it's frustrating. And trust me, SEO is frustrating, but not for small business. The problem with social media is it's a great branding tool. Again, I always want to look at social media from a national level and a local level. On a national level, social media makes major sense for companies like Coca-Cola, Wendy's, GM, Chevrolet, airlines, all of those companies. For small businesses, I don't know of any small business owner that I've talked to that said, oh yeah, my Facebook page is generating leads and it's driving money to my bottom line. Social media is important. People do look at your Facebook feed. They are going to look at Twitter or YouTube if you put those out there because they want that social proof. They want to know that you're actually a legitimate company, that you're in business. But as far as actually investing money into maintaining a strong social media presence, that is great for branding. But from a ROI, driving money, driving traffic to your website and through your doors on that phone, personally, I don't think it works. Not at a local level. Okay, small business owners, I'm curious. What do you think about SEO being dead for small local business? Does it make sense to you, or do you think I'm totally off my rocker? I want to hear your comments in the comments below. If you found this video helpful, be sure to subscribe to the channel as I'll be creating more content around small business owners getting more business online. In fact, if you're a small business owner looking to create your own video blogs, but you're not sure what to talk about, be sure to download my Ultimate Content Creation Guide in the description below, where I'll actually walk you through a very simple process where you can create a ton of great content that your prospects want to hear about in less than an hour.